Okay, on this question, they're saying graph linear functions by plotting points. Complete the table below for the function, boom. Then use two of the ordered pairs to graph f of x. Okay. So what are they wanting me to do here? Well, first off, they're wanting you to get used to f of x notation. Basically, whenever they say f of x, just make it y. It's the same thing as y. F of x, and not only f of x, any function. Anytime they go f of x or g of x, whenever they put like an f, I know this is probably mostly brand new to you. We'll be doing more of it throughout the course, not a lot, but a little. When they write f parentheses x, or even g parentheses x or h, like that, we call that the function. F stands for function. But just go ahead and make it y. It's the same thing as y. It's just y. So just make it y. So we have this equation. Now, just say, hey, look, you're y. And so this is y. So x, f of x, this is really y. And then they just want you to plug in the various x values. So I'm going to start by plugging in -10. I don't know if I have room. Well, where I'm going to plug in the mail, do it down here. So I'm going to plug in down here. So this first one, I'm going to take x equals -10. I'm going to plug it in to this equation, y equals 4/5 x minus 3. I'll take that -10 and plug it in right there. That's what we always do with these equations. We plug in the x value. Okay. Whoops. Minus. And then you can just hit the buttons on your calculator. Do you know what I mean? It's going to be like 4 divided by 5, right? 4/5 times, and then negative. Make sure you use the negative button, -3. And what you'll get is -11, I think. Yeah, -11. So that means this is -11. And this is the ordered pair. It's a pair, -10, -11, right? You put the x first, then the y with parentheses and a comma. Like that. Is that making sense what happened on the first one? Because all the rest are going to be the same and we'll do them, but I want to make sure the first one's making sense for you.
Where did you get, how did you go from 4/5 times -10 minus 3? Did you do 4 divided by 5x minus 10 minus 3?
Oh, sorry, this isn't an x. Yeah, let me clarify. This is right over here. I'm going 4. You know, a fraction means divide, yeah. Right? 4/5 means 4 divided by 5.
Yeah.
So I'm just doing what the fraction is telling me to do. I'm dividing. And then I went times. That's the times button on the calculator.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry, it looks like an X. I know it gets a little confusing. Times -10, and then subtract 3. But yeah, make sure you use the negative. You guys know on most calculators, there's a negative button, which is different than a subtraction button, right? Subtraction is what you do between two things. Negative is a sign that's on just one number, right? Subtraction is between two numbers, like 5 subtract 1 versus, you know, a negative is on just one number, like -10 there. Is that good? So you just take whatever x value they gave you, -10, and you just plug it in for x right there, and then just hit the buttons on your calculator. Fraction means divide, then multiply by the -10, subtract the 3. I got -11. That's my f of x, and f of x is the same as y. That's my y value. And then you write the two numbers with parentheses and a comma. And then let's do the next one. So -5. So we'll plug in x equals -5. So it's going to be 4/5, and then I'm going to plug in -5 minus 3 right there for x. Well, here I should take it more slowly. 4/5 times x minus 3 right there. So that'll be 4/5 times -5 minus 3. Hit the buttons on your calculator. I'm getting -7. And so that's -5, -7. Just put the two numbers with a comma in parentheses. And then the third one, 0. Plug in x is 0 to the very same equation. Just keep plugging into that same equation. Now we're plugging in 0. You 4/5 times 0 minus 3, which just comes out minus 3. 0 minus 3. And then 5. Now plug in the 5. It's a little tedious here. Hit the buttons on your calculator. I'll get 1. That's the point. 5, 1. And then the last one, 10. Plugging in x equals 10. Whoops. So grab the 10, plug it in. Got 5. So that's the point, 10, comma 5. All right, now what do they want? So now that we got all those points, they want us to use 2 of them to graph. So you just pick any 2 you want. It doesn't really matter. I'll just pick a couple easy ones. I like this one here. It's got a 0. Here's the center. Here's the origin right here. Over 0, down 3. That would be right here. There's the point. Over 0, down 3. And then I'll just do the red one just because it looks easy. 5, 1. That's over 5. That's right here. Over 5. You can pick any 2 dots you want, and then automatically it'll make a line going through those. See, I missed a little bit. Let me try again. Let's see. What is it? So, all right. There we go. That's about the best I can do. Good enough. It'll make a line for you through those. When you just click on those 2 points, it'll make a line for you through those 2 points. Is that making sense? So I just took the equation. They gave me a bunch of x values to plug in. I plugged them in one at a time, and then got these ordered points, and then I put 2 of them on there, and it made a graph. It's showing the connection between an equation, a table, and a graph. They're all saying the same thing. By the way, you can see the other points are on the graph. Like for example, how about this purple one right here? -5, -7. Back 5, down 7. There it is. There's -5, -7. See, all the points are actually on the line. The other 2 are off, like this right here, back 10, down 11. It's actually right there. But the line is headed there. You know what I mean? See how the line is headed there? So is the other one. It's just also off the graph. 10, 5. That's 6, 7, 8, 9. It's like up here. And again, the line is headed there. It's 10, 5. So see how all the points, all these points we get are actually points that are on the line. A couple of them are just off of our window, but they're all on the line. That's what it means. Whenever you take an equation and you plug in x values, the y values you get, and then you make them points, x, y points, they are dots on the line. That's what a line is. That's what a graph is, a line. That's a picture of all there's other dots too. There's millions of other dots that all make the equation true. That's what's going on there. So there we go.